Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today I'm gonna be breaking down the MyPlayer builder, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, like up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your notification for our daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so obviously, as you can see, I'm at the main menu. We are gonna come over here to the MyPlayer, and again, I'm gonna break it down step by step. So obviously, we're gonna go to create a new player. You do have the options between creating a man or a woman. That's obvious. It's pretty dope. I'm going to go ahead and create a man. And then you have templates, right? Like presets that will basically help you on your journey as far as like, where do you want to start at as far as creating a player? I am going to go ahead and just start with the guy here to the far right. Okay. Now you do have the ability to put your name in. I'm just going to go with Uncle. Let's see. Let's go here. Uncle Demi. All right. There we go. Demi. All right. And then you do have the options for giving your name. So they will say your name each opportunity you have. But obviously, since this is non-copyrighted music on the game, I cannot let y'all hear it because music is playing in the background. But you will be able to hear the name being pronounced every single time. Now, the cool thing is that I found one in the D's that sounds like Demi. So yeah, I was actually pretty excited to be able to utilize that. And that is going to be, where you at? Right here. It says DV, but it sounds like Demi. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I did that, but you will be able to have those opportunities to do that. Now, left or right-handed. I'm actually left-handed in real life. So I did go left-handed, but of course you can pick whatever hand you want. When it comes to behavior, I went with exuberant. I'm assuming that just makes me very outgoing and stuff. I don't know that big SAT word. So, you know, but I don't even know what the words mean, right? Impassive, exuberant, but if you do know what those mean, guess what? You can be able to figure out what you want. I'm going with exuberant. Now, grunts. When you pick grunts, it's going to give you, again, different voices that you can have that will be utilized when you are hitting the ball, which I think is pretty dope. Weak shot, normal shot. As you see, it says never and then always. So basically, every single time on a serve, you will always make a grunt sound. It's always. If you don't want it always, you can drop it down. This right here will be 50% of the time. And then, of course, you know, this right here would be like 25% of the time. And then, of course, you have the 100% of the time. And then you can do that for every single shot, even on victories and that type of deal, okay? Now, once we're here, you hit R2 and you can go ahead and develop your head. There's a lot of different presets, again, as you can tell, that will, you know, give you whatever you want for your player. Let's go ahead and give my dude some locks. So I want to go ahead and equip this one, and let's just go ahead and hit change. Now you have the ability to hit R1 and L1 to move through, and there is so many different, I mean, like literally you could, listen, you could make your own face if you wanted to. There's so many different attributes and just modules that you can just mess around with to make yourself. I've already seen some really creative faces that were made. You can make even celebrities and stuff because it's just so in depth, right? As you can see, you got the skin complexions, right? Which again, I would probably go with probably something like this. Skin tone, you can then drop it down. Like I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Then you can even go shininess, right? So again, as you can see right there, a little bit more oily. And then you can drop it. Let's just go right here to 50%. I don't know, right? I'm just kind of just moving around. Do you have options for freckles? As you can see, good God Almighty, you can go crazy amount of freckles, right? And yeah, I think this is pretty cool to be able to have. As I hit R1 again, now you have the option for a hat. As you see here, we got headbands, but you have tons and tons of headbands. You even have that little hat here in the visor. You can hit R3 triggers. I'm not triggers, the pro sticks, and be able to move your player around to be able to get a look at everything. As I said, it's pretty cool. And then of course, these are the hairstyles that you can go with if you want to get a hairstyle. And then of course, it will also give you the option for the hair color. We'll do that in a second. So let's just say we wanted to go with, let's just go with this. This is actually pretty cool, all right? Dreadlocks in a bun. And then you can see it says common. So obviously you will be able to unlock, you know, epics and that type of deal too. But right now this is common, okay? So we'll equip that, and then we'll hit R2 again, and then you got the presets, all right, of your cheeks, all right? Presets of your cheeks, your cheekbones, that type of deal, so we can make it more out, right? As you can see now, the cheeks are moving more out. Then you have your chin. Same thing here. You can go with a custom chin, right? Let's just go with 5. But then you can move it around to change your face in any way, shape, or form. Then you have your eyes, and again, you can go with the eye color. Obviously, I'm going with brown, but you can change your eye color, right? As you can see, as I move through, it changes his eyes to different colors, right? So again, really, really, really dope. How this is, I think it's just pretty dope. Like at the end of the day, and then you have your, I'm not even sure what that word is, right? Oh, that's just the outside of your eye. All right, so you can actually get how white you want the outside of your eyes. If you have like your eyes are a little bit more, not as necessary as white, you can change that around. Like, it's pretty good. You got the eye rotations. You have so much. Like I said, it's so much that you can do with just the actual editing of your MyPlayer. Like, it's absolutely insane. Let me see here. I don't see anything with my eyebrows, man. My dude's looking crazy right now. So we can go eyebrow color. I don't know. Is that black? Let's go with black. All right. And then you have the intensity of your eyebrows. I'm guessing you can turn here to the side and you can see the intensity. Yeah, you see how the eyebrows are moving up and down. So you can do that option too. You got the depth. I'm guessing that's going to be forward or backwards. Yep. You see, we can pull those back in a little bit. And then you have your brow side. Not even sure what that means. So I don't know what that's changing. Oh, maybe it's also on the outsides. Okay, I see that. Then you have the thing with the nose. You can go, I'm just moving to the presets and see if there's anything preset that I like. All right, so then now we can just go here and you got the nose tip. All right, that is moving it all up. Okay. You have the nose tip tilt. Oh yeah, we want to keep it 50-50. We don't want our nose tip to be going down. Nose tip depth. All right, is that going to be something you see on the side? No, I think that's, okay, that's going to be here. You see here. All right. Nose tip width. The curve, the nasal flare. I mean, there's so much that you can do with this. This is absolutely insane in my personal opinion. Now we're looking at the lips. Let's go through customs again and see if we see anything we see like custom. I like that 5, but then again, you can do the same thing. Vertical position, your depth. I mean, there's so much that you can do with this. Is absolutely insane to think that is this much editing capability for just your player, right? Now we're looking at the ears, right? I like those type of, you can see. I would probably go with just 5. I don't know. Left flare, right? Oh my goodness, you can change the flare of the ears. This is crazy. So I probably want mine in a little bit more. Ear profile. I don't know what that means. Okay, yeah. So not as big. All right, cool. Yeah. Upper part helix. Like what? Oh, you can get like elf ears. Nah, just drop those down a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, like it's crazy to think about. And then you can go with facial hair. Everybody that knows me knows I have a beard. So obviously you can go with the beard if you wanted to. Or you can go with just anything. Like you can go like the shadow right here, trimmed. Oh, here's the 5 o'clock shadow right here. We got the full beard. So I would probably go right there for the full beard. I don't know, like just something different. Yeah, let's go with that one. That's not as much. And then of course you hit R2 and now you have the body. All right, so you can go with the height. I am 6'2". Then you can go as far as being like crazy buff, right? Or you can go being very, 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 very skinny. All right. No, I think that's so cool, man. That is so cool. But you know me, you know Unc, man. I'm definitely more muscular. So I'll go here and then you can go even toned. Jeez, bro, look at the veins, right? Or you can drop it down and then as you can tell, the veins go away and you're not as buff. So like that is absolutely insane to think about what you can do here. And then you have the options down here with tape and warmers again. So like, you know, I probably wouldn't even worry about any of these, but you got, wow, you can do the legs. Man, there's so many different options here. Left, right, both. Like, I mean, they give you so many options. I don't know. Oh, that's what we're looking at back here. You got the tape back here. I guess that tape right there would be on the shoulders. Now we're looking at the arms. I mean, like, there's so many. Jeez, there's so many different options. So you have that. Then you have the body hair options. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Man, my man is furry right there. Look how hairy he is. All right, I'll probably go 2 because you know what I'm saying, get a little bit of hair. But then you have the hair intensity. So that's pretty cool right there. So this is basically with the MyPlayer. Now you can go create, okay? And then it says your player's first name, last name, and country cannot be modified later. Are you sure you want to create this player? Let's just create the player. All right, and then once again, now you have the apparel. Now I do have an Epic t-shirt, but I'm gonna go ahead and just see if I can find something a little bit different. You have the Wilmington shirt. You also have the US Open. You have like here, you have Roland. You have a dark blue common. So you have common. You have the players seamless crew. And then you have this white t-shirt. I'm gonna go with this one, right? It's pretty dope. So then I'll equip that, and then I hit R1 again, and now you have the options for the pants. As you can see here, I did get the Epic, but let's just go ahead and keep it simple and go with the rare. This is rare, so this is actually not common. This is rare. So we'll go with the rare shorts. And then when it comes to shoes, you have the uncommon, then you have common, and then you have Epic. So I'll go with the Epic, you know, just to try it out. Then you have socks length. I'm probably gonna go with the medium length socks. Then you have the options for the shades. Again, these are Epic, but I'm gonna go with the Epic shades. Then you have the option for wristbands. So now you have the white wristbands, you have the Epic Racket Terry wristbands, and then of course you have the Epic neon blue. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Epic neon blue just to try to add a little bit of, you know, contrast. And then you can see the silver loop earring, all right? So you can do that. And of course, we're just go ahead and add that in there too. And then of course, if you hit R3, you can filter stuff if you wanted to. If you look at the bottom, you hit R3, you can filter to if you want to have all brands, Adidas, Rarity, Common, that type of deal. Again, I do not have any necklaces. Racket, again, you have the rare rackets, common racket, but then you see right here, you get the legendary golden racket. So of course, if you did buy that deluxe series for the game, you will be able to get the legendary golden racket. So I have that. And I also have you have the uncommon bag. Now, with this right here, I actually think it's pretty dope. You get an if you are, again, this is just being so inclusive to, you know, anybody that has, you know, any type of you know, limb that is missing and stuff, and you still want to be able to create yourself, but you know you don't have maybe an arm or something, or you just want to be like, you know, outside of that, just thinking on the other side of the spectrum. If you just want to be like, hey man, I want to be more of like a cyborg type, I think it's actually pretty dope, as you can see, to be able to have that. You can go from hand, you can go from foot, and then you can also go for a full leg or a full arm. So again, obviously I'm not gonna do that. Now when you hit R2, you get your tennis style, your serving styles, right? Male basic, male closed feet serve. Now again, I'm not an actual tennis player, so you know, but if you are a real tennis player and you do have these 3 different type of forms, and obviously, you know, you want to do that, I'm going with the male champion serve because it just says champion serve. And then again, here you got the return, you got the male racket spin return idle, or you got the male ready return idle. I'll go with the spin, I like that. Then you have the forehand, and then of course you also have, again, as you get the male powerful forehand. So I want to go with the powerful forehand. And then you have the backhand again. Let me see. Oh, one hand, that looks dope. All right, so I'll go with the one hand. All right. Then you have the pre-match, which will give you the names, like the name that you want. I'm gonna go with the legend. And then you have the messages that you can get. And then you have the pre-match animation where you're sitting there, you can do this, or you can be like that. I think that's pretty good too. So once you do all that, then you hit square to finalize. And then of course, once you have it finalized, your player is now complete. Okay, so hopefully that gave you a nice little tour of the MyPlayer builder. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.